Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this one we're going to be reacting to Battlestar Galactica Razor. It was something that everyone told us to watch. Like, make sure you watch this before you start off season 4. Some people were saying you can watch it midway between season 2. Some people were like, because we have figured out that it's kind of a prequel. Like, it's based on the Pegasus.
Yeah, because you got on the poster, it's got Kane in it.
Yeah, it's got Kane on
so
it.
It's obviously.
So whilst it won't give us much on like what happens in season 4, at least it gives us a good bit of information on what maybe the Pegasus went through before they met up with.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's what the Pegasus went through when they met up with before they met up with Galactica, or if it's the stuff that happened after they met up and all the trials and
because there wasn't really many episodes with it in there.
Yeah,
they kind of just squashed it all in.
Only because in the poster we've got the Galactica characters as well, so it might be after they met. Do you know anything else about it?
No. All that I know is when we looked at the episode listing, this came up. Like, I think the reason we're doing it now is we saw it after the season we've just watched.
Yeah.
Other than that, no. When I looked at the poster, it's literally just everyone standing.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird because when we look at the episode list, it comes up as 2 episodes, kind of like the number episode number, but just squashed into one, and then they've turned it into a movie, which is kind of funny. But let's see what it holds. Battlestar Galactica Razor. Let's check it out.
You're born, you live, and you die. No second chances to make things right if you frack them up the first time.
Unless you're a Cylon.
Not in this life, anyway.
Wow, straight to it.
Yeah.
You make your choices, and you live with them.
Mm-hmm.
And in the end, you are those choices.
Poetic.
New commander of the Pegasus, Commander Liadama.
Okay, so when he's made commander of the Pegasus.
This must be the Pegasus crew, but then haven't seen any of these people before. What are you doing?
Getting high?
To forget something?
Could be.
Top ratings from Kane clearly thought the world of you. Negative reports from Fisk, who demoted you to kitchen duty for persistent insubordinate behavior.
Sounds like Starbuck.
A little bit, isn't it?
Okay, here's a flashback. Caprica 10 months ago.
Got my eyes set on Fleet Command. Couple of years babysitting Admiral Kane, I figure I should be able to call my own shots.
Wow. That was your knife.
That makes sense why she's holding on to it then.
Once in a while, it's okay to get off the treadmill.
I will think about it.
Oh, this is when everything was okay. Smiles.
Excuse me, could you please show me?
I feel like she's going to get a rude awakening into the mannerisms on the ship.
Kendra Shaw.
Gina Invier.
Invier.
Gina Invier.
Old Jimmy Needs for Resurrection, isn't it?
Ooh, fitting.
Oh, did you enjoy your coffee, Lieutenant?
My coffee?
Just say yes so we don't get off on the wrong foot.
Damn.
I'd rather think it was a cup of coffee than realize my new aide can't find her way around a Battlestar.
Yep, the coffee was great.
System's down right now for the retrofit, but in an emergency, it's like having unlimited backups.
You are going to be happy the system was down for the retrofit.
Yeah. Damn.
Has it already started? Is this it? Oh.
Come on, soldier, get up.
I mean, that's one way. That's actually one way.
Yeah, damn.
I don't know if that's a good thing for your head wound, but that's one.
All hatches sealed. Docking connection severed.
Yeah, undock and bounce.
Get out of there, yeah. It's crazy because I'm assuming nothing is bolted down, so everything's just gonna fly around.
Yeah. Wow.
This was a black market sellout. It's a piece of garbage, unworthy of the uniform.
Wow, that's a big change from when she started on the Pegasus. Like, it's just a stepping stone. Now she's like a...
Well, she basically started and everything happened. And so she got the bad end of the stick with Kane.
But it also looks like she's been molded into a hardened
Yeah.
soldier kind of thing.
So how would you like to be my new XO?
Oh, damn.
Not a bad promotion.
Yeah.
The commander needs a strong right arm. I also need to send a message to this crew that I respect Kane's legacy, even if the truth is that I don't.
Wise. Very wise. That's very smart.
She kind of is ballsy like Saul a little bit.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Except she doesn't just scream randomly in the CIC and then start drinking.
Just remember that an exo's not a blunt instrument. The two of you have to make up a team. That takes trust.
No, we trust each other to do our jobs.
More than that.
I led a science team. Take a raptor from us. Go out to study a supernova remnant. They're overdue. I want you to track their course. See what you turn up.
Do we know about that?
These lines of code in the new navigation program we're about to upload, they've been designed to create a backdoor that could enable an enemy to wirelessly access the program.
Well done.
That's why they survived.
Yeah, because they were being retrofitted, remember?
Yeah,
and the system was down, yeah. This is when she still knew how to cry.
What do we do now? Do we run? Do we hide?
We hunt. Right? That's what
That's
they
what
were.
she was. Yeah.
Revenge. Payback.
Mm-hmm.
Understand that as long as this crew and this ship survive, that this war that they started will not be over.
Such a contrast.
Compared to Adama, right? Yeah.
There would have been, in Adama's speech, there would have been a word.
So say we all! So say we all!
Everyone's on board.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, in Adama's speech, there would have been the word hope in there somewhere.
Yeah. She's gone the other way.
She's gone just
then,
revenge, payback.
I suppose the question is, if Adama was in her position, what would he have done? Because he was with a fleet when they left, remember? So...
From what we can tell, it's guarded by about a half dozen raiders.
That's all?
Well, they're not expecting anyone to attack it. Gentlemen, you're looking at our first target.
Damn, man. They are actively looking at it and go, let's bounce.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Blow up, yeah.
Hello, Gina. Welcome.
Okay.
I don't want any of you for one moment to think that I would ever risk lives or resources in some mad quest for revenge.
But
my plan
you are going to
is to wage an all-out classic guerrilla war campaign. I want to find their weak links and I want to hit them hard.
I mean, that would make more sense because you're one ship and you're not.
Was that what they were doing? Was it guerrilla warfare that they were doing?
Maybe.
It would make sense for survival wise.
Yeah, that's what I mean, right? Like what Anders was doing.
Yeah, but in a outer space version
scenario.
of it. Yeah.
You need to input your code.
Look at that. What a way to do that.
Alpha 1906 Gamma 1.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of time together working out the details, and I guess one thing led to the other.
Just that Kane seems so self-sufficient.
She has needs just like the rest of us.
What? Are they sleeping together?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, fine. Okay, I wasn't just...
It made
I didn't
sense,
misread
right?
that then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the betrayal must have felt so much worse then.
I know, but that's probably why she inflicted that pain on her.
Yeah.
Fighter size. Unknown configuration, sir.
All right, defensive batteries, selective fire only. Watch out for our people. Prep for jump as soon as we recover our birds.
Aye, sir.
So different. Looking at what Lee's saying to do and probably what Kane would have told her to do.
Kane would have just been like, full steam ahead, just kill them all.
Direct all batteries to commence full auto fire, close range. Now. Instant.
Okay, that was... You shouldn't have ordered that.
I know, because that's...
We're inside their firing solution. They're pressing heading.
right, open up with all you got. We're gonna shoot ourselves a hole.
Damn. What? Oh my god. Well, oh shit.
Well, at least she made it back.
That is scary. Yeah, in one piece.
Questioning orders is a bad idea on this ship, Captain.
Probably got told the same thing.
How many raiders, Lieutenant?
Reading 12 signatures, sir.
One squadron should be able to handle them and destroy the target.
Oh, damn.
That's more than it's like 25.
We have to recover the Vipers and jump out of here while we still can.
No. Scramble the reserves.
Oh, damn.
Mr. Belzin, are you refusing to carry out my orders?
Oh, we know. She shoots him.
She does, yeah.
In front of everyone. This is gonna be messed up.
Damn.
Well, at least now they know she's not fucking around.
Pretty much, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, she's...
Is that how, when she realizes?
Yeah, it must have been. Okay, is anyone looking at the cameras?
No, but at least she has it on camera.
Yeah,
right?
true. Yeah. There we go.
And now the penny drops.
You're in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, she's aware.
She's very aware.
And then it begins.
Looks like a tank, right?
That Cylon looks familiar. I'm sure that's a Cylon from the 80s one.
There are references in our databases to a force of Centurions called Guardians.
What did these Guardians go?
A hybrid.
Okay, that's a brand new piece of information. There's a hybrid we don't know about.
Yeah. But is it one that we haven't seen yet?
Has to be.
This one was the first. And some think it's still alive. Protected by these Guardians.
Because otherwise we would have seen the Guardians.
The Cylons were supposedly building a super weapon.
This might be a throwback to the old show,
That's
you're
what
right.
I'm thinking. Yeah. 41 years ago, yeah, so it must be the old.
Oscar, Martha, warm up and regroup with the squadron.
Damn, look at that.
Wow.
Martha, Oscar, looks like Columbia's defenses are down.
Yeah, the ships are complete. They look very aged, isn't it?
I got 2 minutes, turning tail. Oscar pursuing.
It's definitely fuming now.
Oh, shit.
You're gonna have to eject. God, you don't even know what terrain you're gonna land on.
Oh my god, that thing's flying in the air with him. What? What? Obviously, that would have ejected as well, right? It's funny because there's an element that actually looks like stormtroopers. The head looks a bit...
Nice. It's gonna land with a thump, and he's gonna land softly. Okay, maybe not totally softly, but softer than being dead. Oh. What are we looking at? Oh, this is the making, like...
The making of a hybrid, yeah. Oh, damn.
Help us. They left us here. Don't leave us here, please.
I don't know about this.
It seems a bit... I mean, well, we know that they're hybrids, so...
Careful.
You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go get help. I'll stay here.
Okay, they might be legit.
Go! Go!
Is that a kid? That's
I
a
don't
kid.
know. It's a woman, I think.
That's a kid, mate.
Is it a kid or a woman?
It's a kid. As in, it's a girl. That is a crazy ship.
The war is over. An armistice was just signed. Activate your beacon. We'll send you to the starboard.
Quite convenient, right?
Baltar and Tara were able to pull the Raiders' computer and download the
At least everyone here knows about the hybrid now.
possible location for a base.
You're going along.
Let's just say I have a personal stake in this mission.
Definitely.
I saw what they did to make it. We're not gonna let this happen again. Not to our own people.
That would have been horrifying to look at. You just saw chunks of people, and then he just
Or
all
beats,
the live people.
like,
Yeah, and all the live
yeah, like-
people as well.
The President believes that under Admiral Kane, you were involved in an incident aboard a civilian transport called Scylla. An incident in which 10 people were executed as a traitor.
Here we go. Here's the flashback we're
Oh,
looking
this is
for.
this is it.
816 dead, 121 injured.
Da-
32 Vipers destroyed, 61 badly
Oh
damaged.
my
The Admiral
God!
says we don't have enough parts to repair them all.
How many Vipers do they have?
Gave it your trust, as did I, but this thing really knows how to manipulate human emotion.
She's really gonna be pissed. I slept with you. Like, I
Yeah.
allowed you in my private,
Personal
yeah,
circle.
personal space kind of thing.
I want you to interrogate our Cylon prisoner, find out everything it knows.
Oh, this guy was.
Degradation, fear, shame. I want you to really test its limits.
It's so messed up.
Be as creative as you feel you need to be.
Yeah, but how do you go from that to sexually assaulting?
That's exactly. That's what she said. She
I know,
just.
but
He said, "How'd you go
just-
from that?" But she's just given him all the instructions: degradation, fear, shame. Be as creative as you need to be, and he will already know he thinks like a prick.
Yeah.
She's half crying there as well. You know she's hurt. Well, she gets hers in the end anyway, with the same hands.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Just detected a fleet of ships broadcasting colonial IFF signatures. Sir, they're civilians.
Oh no.
15 ships, sir.
Ask them to forward their crew and passenger manifests along with the ship's schematics and inventories of any weapons and spare parts.
Yes, sir.
That was her first thought. Damn.
I know, that's what I was going to say. It sounds innocent.
Sir, are we...
We're going to take everything we need from those ships. Once they realize our intent, there's bound to be resistance, so we need to...
This is crazy, because Fisk's first thought and Shaw's first thought, they were smiling like
there's
more
other-
people.
Yeah.
You want to take our FTL drives? We'll be helpless.
As I said, we're adding some of your people to our crew.
Some.
You're going to decide just like that who lives and who dies?
We're at war. Military needs must take priority.
Oh my God.
See, I don't dispute that, but do it in a civil way.
There's no civil way to do it. They're basically saying the rest of you are going to die.
Draft them, innit? Or just...
Is there space for that? After you... There's not going to be any space for that.
Tell them you'll shoot the families of any selectee who doesn't comply.
Sir, did I hear you correctly?
You know what? Half looks like she's lashing out because of the Gina's
That's
betrayal.
what it feels like. That's what it feels like. She's taking it personally.
The whole fleet has word of what happened here. There won't be any more resistance.
That's
Oh my
mad.
God, you're worse than the Cylons. You're not gonna do it this time? You're gonna get the shakes. Because you've done some awful shit.
Sometimes we have to leave people behind so that we can go on.
Such a
So that
stupid
we
way to look at it. So stupid.
How could
Because you
say
didn't,
that
you
while
didn't
killing
leave people behind. You killed people.
I mean, obviously she's got this trauma, which is obviously looks like from the first war,
Yeah.
but it's just amplified as time's gone on.
Alana, listen to me. You gotta get your sister to a shelter. Go, you gotta protect her now.
Okay, fine. She has been through a lot. I mean, she's lost her parents in one hit.
But did she leave her sister here? Because
Oh
we
my
saw
God.
this.
Not her sister as well. Oh my
Damn, she actually did.
God. What? What the hell was that?
Why did it do that? Why did it not?
They retreated!
Okay.
Field's clear, come on out!
Lucy!
War's over!
Oh, so this was the same time as the armistice. But they still took her.
They took Lucy.
When you can be this, for as long as you have to be, then you're a razor.
Title.
This war is forcing us all to become razors. Because if we don't survive.
I mean, that's not another way of saying cutthroat, is it? Like, as in...
Then we don't have the luxury of becoming simply human again. Do you understand?
Yeah, be cold as ice now so that when it's all done, you can revert back to being human again. This is...
I don't think anyone could do that.
No. She's very misguided.
Yeah.
Fear gets you killed, anger keeps you alive.
Amnilkain said the same thing.
You've both been taught some very bad things.
Looks like they bought it. Now let's go get our Raptor crew.
I wonder how long that'll hold out.
That is a bold plan. There's a very bold plan.
That's so risky. Oh, they speak. That's jokes.
I didn't know they did that.
That's epic. Oh my God, that is very stormtrooperish.
At last, they've come for me. I feel their lives, their destinies spilling out before me.
Who is
Whose
this?
voice is that?
Yeah. And it's a hybrid speaking coherently, not in code.
That's what I mean. It's different, right?
Soon there will be four, glorious and awakening, struggling with the knowledge of their true self.
That's the four we know about. The four Cylons of the final five.
And the fifth, still in shadow, will talk toward the light, hungering for redemption.
Redemption.
That will only come in the howl of terrible suffering.
Okay, well that's messed up.
Not an end, but a beginning.
Okay. Oh, it's the crew.
Oh.
Get him out of there! Go, go, go!
How much of the crew is left?
2 of them.
Oh shit.
Damn. Oh, okay, they managed to get him out. Mate, just shoot him.
Shoot him now. Okay, don't shoot him. Well,
She... Yep. they look pissed off. So she took one... That's why we don't see her.
okay.
We just lost communication. Silence must be jamming.
What about the nuke? How's that detonator coming, Matthias?
Detonator's fried.
Oh, well, there you go.
She's gonna sacrifice herself.
So, yeah.
Load ship-to-ship missile into launch tube 3.
What are you doing?
They've been compromised. If we can't regain communications, we have to assume that the team's been lost.
We have to give them a chance.
I would have thought it would be the other way around. Lee being a bit more hesitant. Yeah, and Adam would be like, we have to kind of do this.
Sir, jamming's clearing. Receiving a transmission from Red 2.
Finally.
Still pinned down, but holding on. Tell me there's a ride waiting for us.
On their way.
There almost wasn't. Almost wasn't.
Get the XO, get your men, and get to the evac coordinates.
Secure your men, then detonate the warhead using the manual trigger.
Complete your mission, Captain.
He said to Starbuck.
He
said put the XO and everyone on the ship, then you detonate the trigger. He's told Starbuck to stay behind.
That's really weird, right?
You two, Major, let's get...
Yeah, I thought so.
You too, Captain. Leave the nuke if you don't mind. Take it. I don't need it anymore.
Do we see her mess around with that knife in any of the other
I'm trying to think back now. This feels like a Armageddon moment. Yeah, Armageddon the movie.
The thing is, this isn't redemption for what you've done.
I was gonna say, it's more like I can't live with myself, but it'd be one last good deed, which
Doesn't cancel out a bad deed.
I feel iffy about. It does maybe count as redemption, but I still feel iffy about it.
For a long time.
What?
You wish to be forgiven, my child.
Mm-hmm. She shot a child. Is that no? Or was that the woman?
No, she shot
it was
the
a
woman.
woman.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Kendra. That's messed up. Yeah, you did that.
Kara Thrace will lead the human race to its end.
Oh.
What?
She is the herald of the apocalypse, the harbinger of death.
Okay, this is
They
bad.
must not follow.
Okay, this is bad.
Amanda, I gotta warn you. It's Captain Thrace.
Red 1, report! They're jamming us again, sir.
Cryptic?
Is she the last one we didn't see?
No.
All this has happened before, and will happen again.
I mean,
Again.
in what way?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Well, I suppose at that point, isn't he talking about like the resurrection? They'll keep getting born again and again and again, or is he talking about history repeating itself?
That's what I can't figure out. It's not very. It's very vague.
I've been going through Kane's logs, and from a tactical perspective, it's hard to find fault in anything that she did or that Kendra did.
They butchered innocent civilians' death.
In it, I was gonna say you forgot that bit.
Is he gonna spin this somehow?
I didn't have to face any of the situations that she did.
Yeah, that's exactly what
I
he's
had the
doing.
president in my face, arguing for the survival of the civilian fleet.
That's what I'm saying. It's a different. It's two different hands.
Keep me honest, balancing my morality and my tactics.
Nah, it's a bad spin. It's a bad spin. I tell you why. He's saying that I had Colonel Ty to keep me like grounded and.
And she didn't have anyone, but she shot her exo.
That's the thing. He wouldn't have shot Sol.
Yeah.
So no, you can't say I haven't been in that same situation.
If you had been in CIC, I would have ordered that strike.
That's true.
And Starbuck would have been dead. And
You did nothing wrong. Neither did I. We both made decisions that we had to accomplish our missions.
There can still be right or wrong decisions.
Kendra. Were they wrong?
History will have to make its judgments.
That's a cop-out.
And since history's first draft will be written in our logs.
Well, then I guess I've got some writing to do.
Fair enough.
I never thought of it like that. That's quite a powerful perspective. That history will be their logs and their story.
But that is how history works.
No, I know. But in this specific, like, Apollo's going to write something that's true in his mind.
You have any idea why she did it?
Maybe she thought she had a lot to answer for. Maybe she had it coming.
She kind of did. She definitely did.
So I guess you are stuck with me till the end.
Oh god, that might have a different meaning now.
I know it's changed the way we look at this.
And that's the end of the movie / episode. Long episode. I forgot to mention this was the extended version as well. I don't know. I should have mentioned that at the beginning. Thoughts?
There's a lot to unpick here, and but it also changes the perspective of things, the way things look. So I want to clear something up very quickly. So the hybrids that they're talking about in this one is the hybrids in the tub that ramble on about nonsense. So they're taking
That was the first hybrid.
That was the first hybrid, yeah.
Which kind of on its own, but protected by the old Republic
The old-
commandos
the old-
looking,
yeah.
stormtrooper looking.
So then, essentially,
Cylons,
civilians that they've
Centurions.
taken, they've put into the new Death Stars, or like they've taken people and they've
Death Stars.
Death, Battle Stars. Sorry,
Base Stars.
yeah, same difference.
You want to start? You want to start again? You want to start again?
So okay, fine. Those are the hybrid. But it's interesting how they actually bring back the old series in this.
Yeah, that was pretty
like,
cool.
Kind of. That's quite cool. And it's a shame that the new Cylons don't speak, because that was quite cool.
That would have been really cool, actually. That would actually been really cool if the Centurions could kind of speak to each other. But maybe the evolution. Now we were talking about the fact that it's weird that they don't. Maybe the evolution is that they don't need to speak to each other. They're networked anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
also true.
That's the evolution.
It's good to see how Kane did what she did and why she did what she did, because hearing it as a story and seeing it are two different things.
I think she's always been like that. We were talking in the beginning. She was on the treadmill. She was laughing, but there was still a sense of
sinisterness.
No, not sinisterness. She's not cold. It's just, I don't know the word I'm looking for.
I don't know. I feel like obviously with her sister, because that's where it all stemmed from. It's kind of like she was scared.
Yeah.
And is that really like the last time that she was scared and she didn't want to allow herself to make those same mistakes? That's what it kind of feels like.
But when she was talking about it, it felt as if she thought that she had a hand. Yeah.
But maybe that's her way of dealing with trauma.
That's trauma. Okay, fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's her way of looking at not fully realizing what she actually did. She's looking back on it and was like, that's how she assesses it or kind of sees it.
I mean, it's only a few seconds. If she carried her sister to the thing, and they would have got the signal to retreat, and the sister wouldn't have been taken to experiment on.
Yeah,
which experimented on.
It's also interesting that her and Gina. You're right. I think when you said it, it's almost like she was looking at Gina and actually giving orders, but then it's because she felt betrayed or hurt.
I mean, she definitely felt betrayed. If they were that intimate, I know there was just Gina was saying, oh, they're just kind of fulfilling needs because they're human kind of thing, but it did feel like a massive betrayal. And
but then if you take that point,
she was doing things as a necessity whilst they seemed cold-blooded or cold-hearted. When you give instructions to that guy saying be as creative as possible, the degradation, shame, and fear.
Yeah, that's a bit.
There's a level of pain you must have gone through to want another person or something else or someone else to feel that as well at the same time, and that's what it felt like.
Yeah, that's actually true.
I'd say
Then it's also like she didn't care who she hurt in order to hurt the Cylons. Like she was willing to kill her own race of people to get what she wanted so she can get back into the fight. And
that was messed up. I mean, it started way before. It started from she killed her XO before she did the thing. So it started from there.
See, the thing is, when Shaw first got onto the ship, onto the Pegasus, I understand that kind of that banter between them where it's like, I'm in command, you are a grunt. Like she's laying down the law in that. Yeah. That I got. But to take it one step further and actually shoot your XO at one point sounded like you kind of took his
that was
word.
That point when Shaw came on, the battle hadn't started yet. Right?
Well, it only happened like moments afterwards.
Yeah, moments afterwards, and she slapped her to wake her up. There were too many moments where I don't think I ever could look at. I don't know if the movie / episode is trying to do that. There was where they tried to humanize Kane, but in no point did I see Kane making the correct choice. In my eyes, personally. It's subjective. It is subjective. but I didn't feel any of what she did was like, yeah. And when she tried to justify it, it didn't come across. It just came across a bit misguided. Like you've told yourself that's what it is in order to. And I guess that's maybe what the Razor part is of the movie show. You have to become this blade, this that just cuts through all the humanity, so that you could get the job done and revert back to being human, which, like you said, never works. It doesn't work like that. You can't. It's not a switch.
No, and the thing, the funny thing is Adama said it, where he was like, I had a fleet and the president who was at my throat. Like, isn't he was trying to humanize it or trying to justify what she done.
I still think he was wrong as well.
No, 100%, because I don't think he would have gone to that limit. Whereas if you really drill down to it, Kane decided to go after that relay, knowing full well that she was going to take heavy losses.
Like 31 ships and 800 people injured or dead, something like that.
But instead of accepting it or not stepping down from the pedestal, she decided to inflict more pain on other innocent people. If she had moved away from that, she wouldn't. I don't think she would have ended up ripping those other ships apart, or in that manner, like that kind of, that so forcefully. That's what I mean. She might not have done it as forcefully.
I can't believe
it's hard to tell.
I can't believe that Adama knows the story of her shooting her exo and still thinks, oh, we don't know what's it like. We went in the same situation, so we don't know what it would have been like. I mean, if you're saying Sol kept you grounded and I don't know, the president was like in your face telling you about humanity and its survival, you wouldn't have pulled your gun out and shot Sol, because she had someone who's trying to ground her to say this isn't the right way, we shouldn't be doing this kind of thing.
Well, it almost kind of became a dictatorship then, really, didn't it? Because it was kind of like my way, and that's how it was with Kane's ship. Shaw, on the other hand,
I'd say she was, let's be honest, the main character. I mean, we haven't talked about it all, but she's the main character of the movie,
but then I
feel
like with her, maybe there was an element of Kane that Kane saw in her, or maybe she. I don't know. She's a very unique character.
It felt like she wanted to, like, we know it was a stepping stone, so she was after the politics side or whatever, that kind of thing, or leadership. And then she got called out for it, and then she immediately got into shit because of the attack, and then had to develop that sort of. No, then she was into work because she didn't sleep like a lot. And then Kane had to teach her about being cold-hearted. And then at every instance, Kane drip feeding that kind of let go of your humanity because you need to get the job done. And she eventually became that hardened soldier that Kane needed to get the job done.
It's almost as if, actually listening to you say that, it's almost as if she became the knife in Kane's hand.
Yeah.
To actually cut through, she was the one that actually, people did it out of fear. She did it because she.
I'm betting Kane had numerous knives, razors like that, to be honest. But no, I see what you're saying. Well, Fisk probably didn't. He was drinking them. He was drinking loads, and he was in part of that black market thing. Okay, maybe Fisk was nothing like that.
Fisk was just a yes man.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
It was a yes man. He wouldn't have done that. I think Shaw was. Yeah, she was basically the knife in Kane's hand. That's the easiest way to put it. But I do like her character because there's elements of soul and Starbuck in her that are no bullshit, straight to the point. Like she even says it, like, I did do this. So what do you want to do about it? Like, you can either accept me for who I am or whatever. What's really funny is Apollo turning around to Starbuck and be like, you stay behind.
Did I get that right? That was right? That I think that's what it said.
Felt like.
But then I'm now thinking about it. Maybe it isn't right because Adama surely would have then said something. Like,
I think, but then she said at the end, it's like, oh, you're trying to kill me.
But that could have been just sending the nukes that he hesitated.
Oh, maybe
not the stay behind. Maybe we've got that wrong. Correct us if we've got that. if I've got that wrong.
But again, watching it at this stage and watching it at the end of season 2, it now puts how is she the harbinger of death? The only thing is, she said she's been to Earth.
Harbinger.
How can we believe her? Yeah, I can't say it properly, but
yeah.
How can we believe like that? It really puts a seed in your brain to be like, what? Hang on, why her?
It doesn't make sense. They're so close to Earth, so close. It's so close. I didn't understand that bit, and I'm glad we got that extra bit of information. This isn't just a prequel you can dash and not worry about.
Oh,
that extra bit of information is key going into season 4.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then he was saying there's loads of other stuff, like the 5th will reveal as they're trying for redemption or something like that.
Yeah, that's because they have. You know what? It's clever because they haven't shown us the 5th one. We're already shocked that it's who it is, but the 5th. But it's like, who would seek redemption? Like what? Or what exactly?
I don't know.
I'm just trying to think of what people have done wrong.
Yeah.
Like what,
and have they been judged for it, or have they already got their just deserved? So redemption isn't. Gaius, maybe.
I think we would go to that because he's just been in a trial.
But I still don't believe.
Although he did get taken away by a bunch of strange women, so
that'll be fun. That'll be fun to explore in the next one. Like, where the hell am I? Where have you taken me? Yeah, and then what's happened before will happen again, or something like that. I can't tell. But yeah, it was good to see like how everything started between Kane and the rest of the Pegasus. It's a little bit sad for sure. We were talking about her being cold-hearted, but in the end, she wasn't just okay with it. Otherwise, she wouldn't have repeatedly drugged herself, and she wouldn't have said yes. I'm asking to repent at the end. So she obviously was distraught at what she did, but she was just masking it.
One thing I really don't understand, and I still haven't got my head around this, maybe it's just me, is how did that hybrid know who she was? And when they say it's happening again and again,
has this exact scenario happened before, so you know it has been logged?
Yeah, like how but
or is he just an oracle? Is this hybrid just an oracle?
But then it seems like all the hybrids are kind of oracles. They're just plugged into the machine.
True.
They're just plugged into the ships who just spout nonsense. And
this one didn't feel like it did anything except say, like, speak coherently and know about everything. The other ones are obviously, they help, like, jump. They use them to jump. They use the hybrids to jump, which is a bit crazy. Yeah, I can't quite figure it out.
Also, it's interesting to, like I said, it's an interesting backstory into hybrids and where they first came from, why they, even like a Dharma being there. So it's an interesting backstory. I think this is good because it kind of, while it ties a lot of loose ends into what happened, why it happened, it also then breaks your noodle because it's like Starbucks, like, what are the horsemen that's going to kill everyone? It's like, where did that come from?
I agree. I agree. It provides a lot of context from the previous episodes, which at least fleshes out some of the characters. And going into season 4, the fact that we have hybrids giving us information like she's the harbinger of death and she's leading everyone into their end. And what was the other thing? What happened before happened again? But we've had that loads of times.
She sure told Apollo whatever message she got across. She told him.
Yeah, but it's too vague.
But it wasn't coherent enough.
Yeah.
For it to sit in his mind.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have seen half the stuff we saw.
So that, watch out, and the fact that the 5th will reveal itself something to do with redemption. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that a bit.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely crazy. But great movie / extended episode. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of it and our reaction to it. But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.